Alright, good morning guys. Today I'm going to show you the day in the life of a professional sports bettors that risks $150,000 to $300,000 every single month. What it looks like, the morning, the afternoon, the fun part, and everything in between. It's going to be a fun ride today. First, start off with a nice little coffee, little morning routine that you guys are going to get a glimpse of here in a bit. The view, obviously very gracious to have this view, and it's an awesome way to start your morning. I'm typically awake by latest 6 a.m. every day. But I mean, I've gotten used to that lifestyle, bro. I prefer to wake up early. There's no noise, there's no traffic, the gym is empty. There's nothing like an empty gym. After I read, I put my coffee down right here and I shower. So I come in here, whatever, and then I have my board right here. And my board has my results for the month, which is pretty cool, right? So this kind of keeps me dialed every morning on exactly where I'm at, where I need to go, and I have a goal every month at the bottom right here, right? So we're on September 7th, first NFL Sunday, which is fucking great. Right now we're up $6,000 this month. 6-2 to start the month, pretty solid so far. We need a big rest of the month, especially with NFL, and today's a big day. Very, very big day. So we're gonna go through the analysis, go through everything. And I have obviously my goals right here and just like little affirmations, which are cool. I wanted to see it every morning before I shower. I like showering. I put music when I shower. I'm a little fucking dancer in the shower. And so I typically like to come out here after I shower or whatever and try to like visualize me putting a plus and go in and do my analysis and go from there, right? But typically I have a pretty dialed in morning routine. Once I shower, which I already showered, I come here to my computer or that desk right there. I put the odds, I write my lines, and I get right to work. And that's why I wait to drink my coffee till this moment, because the coffee wakes me up a lot. So I typically like to wake up right before the analysis and be as dialed as possible. This is what I do every morning, and you can kind of get an idea right here, and I'll give you an example right here. This is yesterday, right? So I create my lines for MLB, which is what I'm focused on, and then I do my analysis. I have an initial feel right there, which is after my analysis, I like to write down what that initial feel is, and then I double check it when the lines come out, when the money comes out, to see if it makes sense. So yesterday I had Yankees and I had Boston College +4. Both of these won. I only took Yankees yesterday, so this is a win. Typically the next morning I come out, write notes, anything related to the win. So yesterday Yankees, read it well, nice win. And just nice win, right? I like to, I guess you can call it motivate myself in the morning. For me, I like to write September 7th, which is today's date. And so you see something, I want you guys to see something, because I preach consistency a lot, right? And if you look at my fucking notebook, it's the same shit, man. It's like we can go days by days by days. The same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. I do this every day, right? So I write my goals down. I have top 5 outcomes of the day that I want to accomplish. And then from there, I get straight to the lines, right? So come to write my lines, and we get into it. So first thing I'm looking at, so you guys can see, is OPS over the last 7 days. I want to see who's on top and who's on the bottom, who's hot and who's cold. Right now, Giants, Blue Jays, Athletics are at the top. At the bottom, you got Marlins, Cardinals, Rangers, Pirates, and Royals, right? So typically, I like to stay away from these teams. They're not seeing the ball too well. There's no reason to take them. And I typically like to back teams that are on top of OPS, right? I also like to see what players are hot over the last 7 days in what team, right? This gives you an edge, because if there's 3, 4, 5 players in the top 25 list, you know that team is hot. And one example right here, San Francisco. Drew Gilbert's a guy that they just called up hot, one of the hottest players in the league. Devers picked it up. Chapman picked it up. Let's see if there's another player for San Francisco. 3 players in there in the top 25 for the last 7 days. So we know San Francisco's hot right now. They're a team that are battling to make the wild card spot. It's a team that we like to take a look at and factor in. And lastly, since we're in that period of the season, I like to see the standings, and I don't like to take teams that are down and out. Plain and simple. If you're down and out, I'm not even considering you at all to be taken today. Now, from there, I do my lines. So I look at every game for the day. Now, today there's NFL as well. It's week 1. There's a couple games that I like that I've already analyzed, but I'm still dialed in on MLB. MLB to me is still the most valuable because there's the most data that we have, and the season's almost over with, which it's better to bet than the beginning of the season. The beginning of the season can be very unpredictable. Very. You don't know how these players are going to come out for the most part, right? So MLB is what we're sticking at. So right now, do all my lines. Seattle, Atlanta. Oh, here comes Canelo. Yeah, what's up? So it's Canelo. What's up? Look. Yeah. Yeah, so typically that doesn't happen, but you know what? It's all right. So Seattle, Atlanta, we write the lines down. Let me pull this up. A lot of people ask me, hey Fred, how do I create my lines? I don't know too much about baseball. Just create them, bro. Don't overthink it. I say always that the beginner has an edge on this because they're gonna create lines that are pretty squarey or just public lines, and that's good because it's gonna help you catch more traps. So typically there's 10, 13 games. I'm looking at 10 or 9 of them, and I eliminated 4 or 5 of them just because the teams are pretty much down and out, or the lines are going to be too heavy for me to even take. So after creating my lines, I typically go to VSIN, so I like to compare the lines, see where I'm at, right? Tampa Bay, minus 150, I had minus 125 for Tampa Bay. So Vegas has them a lot more favored. Dodgers versus Baltimore Orioles. Minus 169, I had them at minus 170. I had that on the money. Toronto, New York, minus 157, I had them at minus 160. Right there, minus 160, New York. Cincinnati versus Mets, 126. I had this a lot more in favor of Cincinnati at minus 170. I'm not going to get every line right. But what this shows me is there's certain games where my line doesn't make sense compared to Vegas. And there's something there that I'm not seeing. Or this can be one of those games that are a trap. In this example, you got Cincinnati Reds versus Mets today, Sunday, September 7th at 1:40. Hunter Green is on the mound. Hunter Green is an ace for this team, and the Mets are coming out with a rookie pitcher. Yet the line is sitting at minus 120 and it's pushed down to minus 110. Let's see where the support is for this game. I would assume that money and support is coming in on the Cincinnati Reds with Hunter Green. 46% of the bets going to them, 55. Not that much, but this does show sharper action. Why? 54% of the tickets, 73% of the handle. Sharpers bet bigger money. So when you see the handle being bigger than the bets typically by 20, 30 basis points, that's sharp money coming into that team. So right now, Reds, still early on though, right? It's 8:49 a.m. This game's at 2 p.m. We want to see closer to game time how that game moves and how it fluctuates, right? Toronto versus New York. Oh, baby. Toronto versus New York. So typically when I like a game, you'll see here, MLB.com gives you a lot of data for certain games. So right now, a game that stood out to me right off the bat was this one, Toronto versus New York. And as a matter of fact, I've taken this game every day this weekend. Friday, I took Toronto. Saturday, yesterday, I took the Yankees. And now today, I'm looking at this game to potentially take them. So this line opened up at minus 157. Money and support all over the Yankees. Let's see where it's currently sitting at. It's at minus 160. This game's interesting. This is an interesting game, boys. A very interesting game. This Blue Jays-Yankees game. It's lined open up at 157. It's sitting at minus 160. Money and support all over the Yankees. It's not pushing up. You got Max Fried. You look at the earned runs. They do have Max Fried projected to do a lot better than Max Scherzer, and that's okay. Starting pitcher-wise, I'm not too concerned. I'm concerned about the bullpen. Because when you look at total hits, they're dead even. And when we look at bullpen for this game, man, it favors the Toronto Blue Jays by a long shot. These are all great pitchers. Hunter Green, fantastic. Woodruff, fantastic. Peralta, we all know he is one of the best in the league. So Toronto's hot. They're battling for a position. This could be a great angle at plus 1.5, not money line. But we look at the plus 1.5. They can lose by 1 or win, and we'd ultimately win at minus 145. That's an angle that we're going to be looking at for today. Now, let's transition to NFL really quick. These games are very interesting for today, and I wanted to have it on the computer, not on the computer, on the TV for a couple of reasons, man. So, line movement. This is something that I look at every single day. Where the line opened, where it's currently at, and where the books have it at. So, DK opened, it opened with DraftKings at this line. It's currently sitting in DraftKings at this lines, but there's multiple books. And typically all the books match the lines, but as you can see right here, Carolina Panthers, Win has them at plus 4 compared to all the other books at 3.5. Typically, it will just happen like that. It will be a small gap. But you want to see line movements. You want to see if a book opened up, let's say at 3.5 and now it's sitting at 6.5, like you see this game right here. You want to find the reason for that. Why did it open up at 3.5 and now it's at 6.5? Is it injuries, or did Vegas just move the lines up for a certain reason? And if there's no injuries to that, then you want to go find out why the fuck that happened. Be an investigator. That's what I tell my clients. Be an investigator. Put your investigator hat and see exactly what's going on. Now this game's shit. Arizona Cardinals versus the Saints. I know enough about this that I don't want to even touch this game at all. But there's games that I do like for today. For example, Green Bay Packers minus 1.5 against the Lions. Signed opened up at minus 1.5 in favor of Green Bay. Sitting at minus 2, right? Minus 2 for the most part. So here's a lesson for you guys. Money and support. Vegas wants 50% of the bets on one side and 50% of the bets on the other side. They make the vig, which is that price they charge you to place the bet. Minus 110, you win 100. If you place $110, they win those $10. Now, if they want 50% of the bets on one side and 50% of the bets on the other side, if all the money is, let's say for example, on Green Bay Packers, then they're going to push this line up because they want to make the Lions more attractive, because if they make Green Bay more favorite, that means they make the Lions more underdogs, and it's going to be more attractive for other bettors to take them. So now we're going to transition to splits. This is where the money and support is currently at for these teams. So, Lions are attracting 69% of the bets, 71% of the handle. On the money line, 70% of the bets, 82% of the handle, right? So the Green Bay Packers are not attracting a lot of money nor public, but the line's sitting at -2. Does that make sense? It does not make sense, and that's what you call a reverse line movement. That does not make it a guaranteed lock and we're going to slam it for $20,000. None of that, right? But it's a sign, it's a tell, and that's what you're looking for in this industry. Little edges, and you want to play with Vegas, not against Vegas. A lot of people talk about beating Vegas. You're not beating Vegas, bro. They're a $1 trillion industry. You want to play with them because they make a lot of money. That's about it. An individual is not going to beat Vegas. That's stupid to think about, in my opinion at least. So that's a good example right there, and as a matter of fact, that's the game that I like the most for today. And I hate to say this. I hate to say this because we're going to be surrounded by a lot of fucking Dolphins fans today, but I do not like the Dolphins, and I might fade them today for a lot of money. It's 9 a.m. We want to see how these line moves. We want to see the starting lineups for all this before locking in a play, but we do have angles that we like. We like Green Bay Packers, we like the Colts, and we like the Blue Jays +1.5. Now it's about factoring in line movement again, starting lineups, pitchers, any little changes, and then finalize the play closer to game time. That's it. The morning has been finalized in regards to the analysis. I got to write my initial feel though. That's something that I don't like to forget. To me, that's important. It's like a part of the process. I like Blue Jays, I like Colts, I like Packers. If you don't write it down, what happens is your mind starts going bananas throughout the day. And it starts wanting to tell you to take this bet, that bet, this bet, because it's this game or that game. And those 3 plays that you saw right there, there won't be another play that I touch today. Those would be the only plays that I touch today. That's it, and that's fine. Based on everything that we just did, that's fine. Well, that's a rule that I have and I don't break. If I write those plays down, I'm taking one of those plays and that's it. I don't like to divert from that. It's a rule and a system that I have, and it's worked. And typically, let's call it what it is, your best choices are your first choices, and your best choices are the first ones in the morning when you're dialed and you just woke up and ready to fucking roll. All right, let's do the gym, bro. Let's get a little gym session. Show the reality. I didn't do this, by the way. That was not me. Some fucking psycho lost a game and just started punching the walls in my room, and no, I'm just kidding, it was me. Fuck. All right, man, so now we're done. Time to step away from the screens, from the lines, from the games. Now it's time to take care of our body, our mind, and just let go. And I like to go work out. I like to lift weights today. Gonna do a little bit of a shoulder sesh, maybe a little biceps. Finish it off with a nice little run. And then that sets me up to come back and finalize my games after a nice run. Typically, you're most confident, you feel the best after a workout, right? So I implement this, and it's not something that I'm making up by myself. You look at all the greats, they do this type of stuff. They do their important stuff after a big workout and all that stuff. So let's get to it, man. Let's make some fucking moves. I never stretched really growing up. I played soccer, but now, bro, stretch daily. It's like there's no point of being all like jacked and being tight. Fuck that. I like coming without headphones. You're just dialed in on your workout. I don't like to look at my phone. My workout are my workouts. I don't mess with them. Big NFL Sunday, boys. Big NFL Sunday. Getting the work in before a big NFL Sunday. Before making a lot of money. Gotta get the mind and body right. Now, easy. There we go. So typically I do like big workout, which is like a compound lift, which you just did, and then I'll mix in like 3 of these, like shoulders with biceps, or maybe just shoulder. Right now I'm doing both arms. After this I'll focus on isolation. Call me Fred the trainer. You guys need a course on how to get a six-pack?
When did you start your fitness journey?
Bro, 12 years ago.
Really?
I joke around with my girl that I can teach people this. I mean, not teach people this, but I'm obsessed with the fucking gym.
Before the whole sports betting thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like flexing it out, I got, for the most part, it's there. And right now I'm not even in the best shape. And like every workout I typically mix in abs. I typically am out of here for 45 minutes, but I'm like, I come out, I leave sweating. And I'm doing both of these at the same time. It's like when people leave the gym and they're not sweating, did you really work out? You're not sweating, you didn't work out. Today's a high energy day. NFL day 1. Gotta get your mind right, your body right. It's a win, baby. It's a fucking win. When I don't do this, bro, my results aren't the same. It's crazy. Moments I stop working out or like stop waking up early. As a matter of fact, a lot of my clients tell me, it's like, bro, Fred, when you go on vacation, the results go to shit. When I go on vacation, I'm on vacation. I'm not in my routine, but it's a mindset shit too, man. I need to work on. But ultimately, man, you typically dial when you're doing what you know you need to do. Work out, take care of your body, your mind. You know what I mean? Yesterday, and my knee is kind of tight. That's why I stretch too. But I do like to end it with some sort of cardio session. I really feel like I'm sweating. Alright, let's do this shit, man. Let's go make some money now. Now the fun begins. Let's play some bets. This is like our tradition. I come here, she kind of lays down, she says, what's up? It's protein time. Sure. So pretty much, bro, my post-workout meal is this, healthy. Doesn't take a lot of energy to eat this, and digesting it doesn't take a lot of energy. So I typically don't eat till midday, 11:30, 12. I ate this first. Berries, strawberries, oats, peanut butter, protein, chia seeds, spinach, and a raw egg. This is what this protein has. Get some protein in. Now we're back. Step 2 of the process. Now we look at lines again. It's like being a stock trader at the end of the day, man. You gotta keep up with every line movement, everything that's coming out. Let me show you this. So I'm sure this came out already. When I checked it out last time out, when we were here earlier, we went to BetMGM to see if the lines was out for them. They weren't, but now they are. Now they got the MLB lines right there and NFL. So it gives you a good amount of information as to the most bet team, ticket-wise, most bet team, money-wise, and then it also gives you a chart here in the bottom to really tell you exactly what's going on. Now, what's important with this, you typically don't want to take teams that have 99% of the bets. Like Arizona Cardinals, everybody's on them. I'm not saying they're going to lose today, but I'm playing with Vegas, and if you're playing with Vegas, you're not playing with a side that holds a big liability for them, right? Dolphins, another scenario right here. Money's on them, yet the line's still favoring the Colts. Different scenarios. Now, again, nothing makes it a guaranteed lock. If anything, it just gives you more ammo for your pick. This is the game that I like. Exact thing that I mentioned earlier. Detroit Lions tracking majority of the money, 65% of the bet, 70% of the handle, 84% of the bet, 68% of the handle on the money line. Yet the line is pushing up in favor of Green Bay, which I do like quite a bit. There's good games today, guys, and the game that I mentioned earlier, Toronto Blue Jays, that I told you guys I liked them, right? Now, this is a game that most likely than not I'm going to stay away from right now. And this is why it's 3 games that I take, or I look at it, write down. Right now, money and support on BetMGM is more towards Toronto. The line pushed up more than I would want it to. Right now, it's sitting at -170, not at -160, so Vegas respecting the Yankees freed on the mound. Now it's a situation where I'm going to stay away from that game altogether because now BetMGM's information came out. Now, I want to see, more than anything, I want to see if the lineups came out for this game. Ooh. Wow. What a day. I didn't even know this, but today's the U.S. Open final. And it's the same final that was for Wimbledon. Sinner versus Alcaraz.
Great news from Jeremy and Sims.
Wow. What a day, guys. Today's a great day for sports. But going back to MLB. So the MLB, see if this lineups came out for Toronto versus the Yankees. See if anything. They haven't. They're not even out yet. So it makes no sense as to why the line pushed up that way. I don't like that. If it doesn't make sense, then I'm not going to take it. So right now, man, I'm in between two plays. And I do like the Colts quite a bit, but I like the Packers a lot more for today. Packers are a game that I'm looking at for today. Jets, I do like a little bit just because they're at home +3, a good angle. But I don't know, man. Steelers just got Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how that's going to play out. Game 1, week 1. A lot of weird movement on that one. This is the game of the day. Baltimore Ravens versus Buffalo. Game of the fucking day, man. That's like a Super Bowl for week 1. It's insane how good that game is. It's insane. We finalized the play for the most part. We like the Packers for today's game. We're looking at Colts as well, potentially a night game. But now that my analysis is done, I know I don't want to take Toronto anymore because a lot of the money's on them. Very similar to a stock trader. What do they do in the morning? They do their analysis and then they turn on financial news from Fox or whatever the case may be. I do the same thing. I typically go to ESPN, see anything that I'm missing. So what I do, drink a little bit of my smoothie, eat a good breakfast, whole foods, avocado, eggs, good nutrition, right? And then drink my smoothie and set myself up for a win. And of course, before we leave, a nice little coffee. A nice little coffee. Coffees are needed. Coffee's I'm a big coffee guy, but I'm Colombian. Let's win the day. Now, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Right now, after my analysis, I have a community, right? This community is fantastic. I break down games every single day via video. Typically, on the weekend, sometimes it'll be written, but it's fantastic if you want to learn how to actually do this. So every weekday, for the most part, I'm coming out and giving you guys an analysis on the main game that I'm looking at, and I put $3,000 to $5,000 per play. Sometimes 10, very rarely, probably once a month, right? But that's the advantage of joining my YouTube. You're not just getting plays, and plays without reason. There's an actual strategy behind why I'm taking these plays. There's a system behind it that's tested over the past 10 years, and it's been working, right? That's why the community members love it. That's why they stay, and that's why the channel continues to grow. So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and you'll get access to these videos for free. And if you want a little bit more of an in-depth analysis for more games, then this is what the community is for. It's only $97 a month, which right now I'm gonna put it back to $97 a month to open it back up to everybody. It's gonna be done Monday when you guys watch this video. So tune in, learn how to invest instead of gamble. So we're gonna grab a bite, place the bet, and then catch the games somewhere. Let's find out where we're gonna watch them. Pretty good. Has like onions, spinach, healthy. I'm very simple when I come to eating.
What's the review?
3 bites, everybody knows the rules. I'll give it a 7.2. 7.2. My boy, I slammed an Adderall and Zins. I'm tweaking the fuck out right now. NFL Sunday right there. I'm sick. Oh shit. Change of plans, bro.
What's up?
We just got invited to Bettor, the headquarters, to watch the NFL games out there. Jake Paul's Bettor. I don't know if he's gonna be there, probably not, but still, it'll be a cool area to watch a game with a couple competitors.
Oh, you got competition?
I don't necessarily think I have competition, but they think it's a competition, so I'm gonna say it's a competition. All right, man. Let's get the fuck out. Let's go win some bets. Game 1 starts in 30 minutes. Let's win some plays, man. Let's go see some competition. Alex.
Bye, thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Take care, man. That sandwich would have been a lot better if I was hitting a bet.
Have you been to the headquarters before?
This is the first time. So right now I'm checking line movements, right? We're not in my apartment, so you gotta do it through your phone, see exactly what's happening, right? Any line movement that I don't like, any injury report that I do not like, gotta be on top of it, man. Like I mentioned, it's game 1, right? So you have certain leans, certain angles that you wanna play. but you also want to have some sort of safety to it. So teasers are a perfect angle for that because you're getting points on top of the points that you already have. So you can combine two games that you have that you like. For example, I like the Commanders today to win against the Giants. They're at -5.5. I don't like that much. I can buy that, pay it, take it, and combine it with the Green Bay Packers, which I like as well. So here's the deal. Here's how we're going to attack today. You ready? So I'm going to take a 3-game teaser. 3-game teaser, I like this a lot, right? Colts, a game that I was eyeing today. Second game, we're going to look at Commanders. And third game, we're going to look at the Green Bay Packers, right? So Green Bay Packers, you look at a teaser. Oh, no. You look at a teaser here. So what you see right here is, that scared me. Colts are now, instead of -1, +5. Commanders are +0.5 instead of -5.5. Packers, instead of being -1, they're +5. So teasers give you points. And it's almost like a parlay, but instead of parlaying every single current line, you get to adjust those lines, right? So this is play number 1 that I will be taking for today. 5,000 to win 12,000. Wager is being reviewed. Your wager is maximum for this bet. That's some pussy ass shit, Hard Rock. For NFL Sunday, for you guys to be reviewing fucking bets, man, that's so whack. Your wager has been approved. That's weird, man. That's very weird for the first week of NFL. I don't like that. That makes zero sense to me that just happened. But they approved it. So now what I do is airdrop this to my phone and send it out to my team. All right, bro, let's fucking have a day, man. We're gonna know if this teaser hits by 4 p.m. Why? 2 main games I'm most nervous about are at 1 p.m. This teaser, 5,000 to win $7,000. Game 1, really, it's Colts, Commanders. Commanders are gonna hit. Colts, let's see, Packers at +5 at home. They're gonna cover that. So if these 2 games go well at 1 p.m., we're gonna be looking really well for game 4. So that's the ultimate goal. Make this play, win this game. See if we play the night game or not. But once we hit, man, we're gonna have some fun. Go put it all on black and then win that and then go buy a Ferrari. So the parlay got transferred to a teaser. So it's a 3-team teaser, but the odds are still nice, right? Because you're paying 5,000 to win 7,000. Typically, you win 5,000 to win, 4,000 or so. I played it safer this time around because it's week 1. And we want to get a winner, man. At the end of the day, yes, parlays are fun, but if we can, make it a little bit more conservative and increase the chances of winning, I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that. And for me, parlays, it's not that I don't take them. It's not that I dislike them or anything, but you have to be in a position that you're up a lot on the month or up a lot that week where you're like, all right, man, let's have some fun. The month just started for me. I'm up 6,000 today, September 7th. To me, that's not a lot of money. If I'm up $20,000 on this date, then I'm going to throw a parlay, and $1,000 parlay, but I'm not, man. So right now, my main goal is to end the month profitable, as you saw on the board, $30,000 to $50,000. That's what I want to make, and I'm happy with that. But it really starts with not having to fucking take a bunch of parlays all the time, right? And the common Joe doesn't know that these parlays hit 1 out of fucking a million times. And they get that FOMO of wanting to take parlays and parlays and parlays, and they get the habit of that. Next thing you know, they're broke and they wonder why. It's pretty obvious, right? Oh, it's like an actual one.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you're good. All right. What's up, guys? How's it
Bro.
going? Ryan. Yeah, dude, the Bettor offices are huge. So basically, anyone who does up here lines, updates, graphics, anything like that is going to sit up here all the way around. Like their content team, JoJo, you've probably seen online.
Yeah.
And then the back is where they've got like the whole content, scene going. They've got like the stadium seating with the big screens. They've got a golf simulator in the back. We're going to do a longest drive competition.
Oh, yeah?
For a signed jersey.
Nice.
And then...
You have a simulator?
Yeah, there's full sim clubs, lefty ready back there.
Nice.
Basketball court back there too. Yeah, let's go in.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. It's super cool.
That's insane.
When they show it on Instagram, it looks so much smaller.
Yeah. No, it's massive. They've got a lot
Damn,
of
it's
space.
fucking cold.
Hey, what's up? I'm Dan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this is sick, right? What a sick spot they have. When we raise our Series A, we'll get the same thing. We'll have one of these YouTube content all day.
Yeah. You guys are planning on doing that? Yeah?
I mean, we'll see how much money we get.
That money. So this is a co-founder of Winnable, the man, Dan the man. Took the Giants?
Yeah, I did.
So that's a grade F. I took the Commanders. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Like minus, like what is it?
No,
Minus
so I money
200?
lined it with the Colts and the Packers, but I got alternate odds.
Yeah.
I like the Colts today. This is sick. Let's walk around.
What's going on? Good to see you. How are you?
This is sick.
10.
I used to play in college for fucking money. All right, so teaser's going well so far. We got Colts up 3-0, which we have them, of course, and then Commanders are driving right now. So if they win, we're looking good. Then we got Packers, and we're gonna look nice and steady. So I mean, Commanders score a touchdown right here. We're looking really pretty. Colts are driving right now. If Colts put up another touchdown here, make it 10-0. I mean, it's early though. You know, nothing's happening, but we're looking nice and pretty. So we got Colts up 10-0. That's good. Commanders up 7-0. That's solid. We're looking good there. Looking good right now. We're looking good. I don't see the Commanders losing this one. Like my boy right here is sad. He's sad. He has to be sad. I mean, he has a Dolphins. Oh, both of these guys, Dolphins. Fuck. That sucks.
So you faded the Dolphins?
I faded Dolphins. I got the Colts and I'm a Miami guy, but you know, I play numbers. Fuck that shit. I wasn't gonna take the Dolphins, bro. Dolphins suck, man. Those are gonna be the worst team this year. And I'm a Miami guy. Hard to say. 137 with the 7. We'll take it. That's badass. Badass. That means we're gonna win today. So Colts are up 17-0 now. Dolphins suck. I'm a Miami guy. Giants are attacking right now. That one is, we gotta look into it a little bit more.
Let's say what's up.
What's going on?
Federico?
Yes.
Fred?
What's your name, bro?
Big man, Corey.
Nice to meet you, brother. You work here?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. About a clock in now, so I just wanted to say what's up.
Nice. Nice to meet you.
You know, we appreciate you being here, and yeah, and what's the next plan there, bro?
Bro, I went against Dolphins.
You're honestly wise.
Yeah, I took the
Sometimes I use my heart a little more than my brain.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to say what's up. Appreciate you, man.
Of course, man.
And good luck today. I'll be following along.
Who do you like?
I think I don't believe in JJ McCarthy, but even more than that, I don't believe in Caleb Williams. I think JJ McCarthy has the better team around him.
Who's gonna win?
So I'm gonna go Vikings.
I'm gonna go Bears.
All right, let's do it. Head to head. $20. $20.
$20?
Yeah, so like, I mean, I'm gonna, yeah, so like,
50.
sure. All right, bet. Good luck. Good luck.
Come on. First NFL Sunday is going to be one for the books. We're looking pretty, and every touchdown makes me drink more. And I'm not a big drinker, man. I'm too deep and I'm already drunk. Do not worry, I'll still be at the gym tomorrow, no matter what.
I just took the Dolphins plus 14.5.
I mean, that should be good.
Yeah. I didn't think the Colts were going to look like this, honestly. Daniel Jones has been more impressive than should have been. I thought.
So have you saw that trend that the Colts haven't won a season opener since 2013?
I did not.
So that's why I took him. When I saw that, you're -1, Daniel Jones as a quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Why are you favorites? Against the Dolphins that are quote-unquote, but it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
No,
that's fair.
McDaniels needs to get fired. I'm from Miami, so fuck that guy, bro. That's not a leader, man. That's not a leader. I think we can say that game is over with, 8-33. This game's not over though, right? Commanders are still attacking, we're looking good. We need another touchdown here. That'll make us sit pretty for the 4 o'clock game, Packers. I'm 3 happy dads in. Let's see what happens after this. I might go grab another happy dad. Wow. I think we're looking good, Packers. That's it. Let me go get another drink. is it, 7th? I don't know, man. I don't know, but you know what? We're making money. That's all that fucking matters. Let's fucking go. We're looking fucking good all together. Hey, that's a shut the fuck up. $12,000 payout. Let me log into this shit. Did we hit a big bet? How many times have you been with me? A good amount of times, bro. We fucking win. Oh man, I'm a little fucking tipsy. Jojo the man. I'm out, bro. Nice meeting you, man.
Dude, great stuff.
Awesome stuff, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep crushing it, man. All right, boys. So we just left Bettor. Did pretty well all together. The bet hit. $7,000 win. $5,000 to win. $12,000. Fantastic end to the week. 7-2 start to the month. Over $10,000 in profit on September 8th. Heading into September 8th. That's fantastic, right? And that's why we invest. We do not gamble, and we continue doing the job the right way. Also, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, like, subscribe, shoot a comment below. Let me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. I'll improve upon it. And along with that too, same deal with every YouTube video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna choose somebody to win some money, guys. Typically 50 to 100 bucks. This video, I'm gonna make it 100 bucks. But shoot a comment, subscribe, and also let me know exactly what you guys think. These videos aren't gonna stop right now. We're just gonna make them better. We're gonna go to tailgates. We're gonna go to colleges. We're gonna continue doing stuff with influencers that do the same thing and make it better. So make sure you tune in, and I'll see you guys next time.